Namaskar friends. Today we are again here for discuss about NEET Biology 2021, the different chapters of life sciences. First chapter we are discussing first chapter where the animal classification we have already discussed the invertebrates and non-chordates, invertebrates and hemichordates and chordates. Now at the end we are at the tail of this giant chapter. We are at the end of this giant chapter where we have already completed amphibians yesterday, and today we will go through the another class of tetrapoda, the reptilia. So all the traits of these reptilia will be given to the description as a PDF format, so that lots of information, more than 4-page information is there, lot of information is there. You can use it and follow my channel, and in such a way we will practice that all questions will be like water and simple water. So let us start. Reptilia, the general features. I have given the information here, and later you will take it from PDF. So let us start. First, the general features. The anterior and posterior limb are there. Some are limbless. Snakes are limbless, but majorly they have a limbs. Here some traits. Now all with tails and claws, all members with tails and claws. In amphibians, claw was not there. In this case, claw is present. So tails and claws are the two important traits. They are all poikilothermic, that is, they have incomplete 4th chambered heart. So somehow some oxygen and carbon dioxide content in blood are mixed together, so that body temperature is not maintained. This is the main cause of poikilothermal, that is, heart is not 4th chambered. So poikilothermic, that is cold blooded, and they are not able to maintain their body temperature as like us, that if we will go to the Arctic region where our body temperature will remain in 37 degrees centigrade. If we will go to the Sahara desert in a hot temperature, if environmental temperature is 52 degrees, then our temperature will be 37 degrees centigrade. But in these animals, they are not able to adjust their body temperature according to the environment. Their body temperature will raise or their body temperature will cool down. So during the cold region, the snakes, most of the snakes and turtles will go to the outside, so that they can absorb sunlight and maintain the body, can raise the body temperature, and most of them go to the hibernation. In case of amphibian also, they are going to the they normally choose the hibernation during the winter period, but during the hot region they escape from their nest and they go outside. So why the most of the snake bites occur during this hot season. So why this is a body, and another important trait is body covered with dry scales. Body covered with dry scales and no glands present on the skin. As we have already seen that in case of amphibia, body is not covered with any scales except in case of apoda, but they have poisonous glands, multicellular glands was there, but in this case no glands is there and scales are present, dry scales. Periodic molting is occur. This one is unique trait, periodic molting. Periodic molting or outer covering occur in case of snakes and as well as heart with incomplete chamber except crocodile. Crocodile is complete 4th chambered heart, but in all the members are the 3 chambered incomplete 4th chambered heart. Sinus venosus is present but no truncus or conus arteriosus. In case of heart has 2 extra chamber, sinus venosus and conus arteriosus in case of higher animals, but in this case sinus venosus is present but conus arteriosus is not present. Kidney present and metanephric type. In case of mesonephric type present in amphibia, but in this case metanephric type of kidney is present. Most important thing is ureotelic in aquatic form and uricotelic in land forms. Urea and uric acid, 2 important nitrogenous waste released. In case of aquatic animals, the urea released. In case of land forms, they release the uric acid. Mainly oviparous, some are ovoviviparous, that is they laying egg, but in case of some animals they are ovoviviparous, they lying egg, and egg remain inside the female body, so that after the hatching of the egg inside the female body, the baby comes out, and outside, from the outside it is assumed that they are actually the childbirth occurring, but birth not occurring, eggs remain inside the female body and hatching occur there. So this one is very important. Urinary bladder is present, kidney with metanephric I have mentioned, dioecious, the body is dioecious, that is the male and female body is different, male and female is totally different, and they can be recognized as a male and female. Egg cells are permeable, this one is very advanced state. Egg cells are calcium carbonate made obviously, and they are permeable to gases, but not allow the entry of water inside this, so that this one is very advanced state, impermeable to water but permeable to air. Egg with large yolk, yolk is a stored food for the embryo, and leathery shell is there. Outside covering is calcium carbonate made, and leathery shell is there. All have male copulatory organ, male copulatory organ, only exception is phenodon. All animals of these reptilia have male reproductive organ, only phenodon have no such copulatory organ. Most important trait is starting from here, that amnion, chorion and allantois, three membrane of the fetus, of the embryo. Embryo has three membrane, amnion, chorion and allantois. What are the different function? Amnion provides water or the moisture to the growing baby inside the egg. Chorion and amnion gives the watery environment and helps in gaseous exchange. Allantois actually stores the nitrogenous waste before the childbirth, before they release from the egg, before the hatching. Allantois stores the embryo's nitrogenous waste till the birth. Not birth, till they release from their cells. So this one is very important. Allantois. Yolk provides embryo food. Yolk, the larger yolk is there, and it provides embryo food. And 12 pairs of cranial nerves is there. 12 pairs of cranial nerves. In a previous case in amphibia, we have seen that 10 pairs of cranial nerves, but in this case there are 12 pairs. It is started. Reptilia, aves and mammalia will see the 12 pairs of cranial nerves. Tympanic membrane. This tympanic membrane is, we have already mentioned the tympanic membrane is present in a middle ear of the amphibians, but in this case also tympanic membrane is present. No pinna in the ear is present. No pinna in the ear is present. So pinna is the specialized trait, the hallmark trait of the mammals. You have to understand this. And single occipital condyle is there. Single occipital condyle is there. And in this case, two vertebrae, atlas and axis is there. So why they can move easily their head. They can move easily their heads are two vertebrae for independent head movement. Independent head movement. One most important organ is Jacobson organ present in case of snakes. The Jacobson organs are most important as they sense by their tongue. Snakes sense by their tongues, so that, and they actually, this is a thermal imager. Jacobson organ is thermal imager. They they protrude their lips outside, their tongue outside. Tongue is bifided, that is it is splitted tongue, and they release it protruded outside and absorb the temperature, and according to the temperature of the object, it touches to the Jacobson organ present in the mouth at the upper of the palate, at the upper side of the palate. They attaches it, and how advanced trait it is that by the temperature, changed temperature, it can assume that what is present in front of it. What is present in front of it? Only the temperature. Actually the thermal sensor. It is actually a thermal sensor. Their tongue are the thermal sensor. They release their tongue. They are not able to see. They are not able to hear actually. They only use their tongue, so that this tongue can absorb the outside temperature, outside different objects temperature, and that temperature will help to form a image in their brain. So Jacobson organ is organ present in a palate, in a upper palate region, where they actually touches their tongue, and after touching the tongue the image develop in their brain. And teeth is acrodont type, pleurodont and trichodont, all three types of teeth is there, acrodont, pleurodont and trichodont. Sphenodont is living fossil. Sphenodont is living fossil. This is a good example of, this is the reptiles actually. RBC is oval biconvention nucleated. Oval biconvention nucleated. In case of amphibians it was also there. Gills not present at any stage. This one is another hallmark trait, that is no member, no individuals of these class exhibit gills. Single auditory ossicles is present. Single auditory ossicles. Chelonia have carapace and plastron. This one is very, among the chelonian members, that is the tortoise, allantois, they have outer covering, hard covering shell is called carapace, and in a ventral region there is also covering is called plastron. These two terms is very important, carapace and plastron. So these are the different traits, and we have also another different traits. Another traits are what? Actually the snakes are divided into two groups, one is Anapsida, another is Diapsida. What? On the basis of? On the basis of opening of skulls, either they have no skull opening or double skull opening. If they have no skull opening, then what? They have a Cyclosauria and Chelonia, two another orders, Cotylosaura and Chelonia, when they have no skull opening in case of Anapsida. In case of Diapsida, again two division, divided again two, Archaeosauria. Among the Archaeosauria there is a Crocodilia, and among the Lepidosauria has Rhynchocephaly as Sphenodon and Squamata, lizard and snakes. So snakes and lizards are among the Diapsida, that is two skull opening. Among the no skull opening, that is Anapsida, who are there? Among the Anapsida, Chelonies are there. Chelonia, who are the Chelonias? No, they are tortoise and terrapins. Turtles, tortoise and terrapins. They have carapace and plastron, hard jaw and longer life, 200, 300 and 400 years life. So they are among the Anapsidas, and under the Anapsida their order is Chelonia. Cotylosauria is extinct. Among the Diapsidas, Diapsida have two, again divided into Archaeosauria and Lepidosauria. Archaeosauria are crocodiles are there, and Lepidosauria is divided into Rhynchocephalia, where Sphenodon is present, and Squamata. So it is a different game. You will take from my PDF file from this, and it is given, and different examples have already been given in a PDF. So it is not possible to give and write again, so in a short time period. So you will just download it and read it properly. That study of lizard is called saurology, study of reptilia is called, snake is called serpentology. So these are the different examples. You will check it. Thank you.